Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it?
MP about to tear the roof off.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night.
The execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Steven Adams checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Durant. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Şengün throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Craig.
Yeah, BA, he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Here's Cunningham. Adams grabs the miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And yep, it's good. 6 points for Alperen Şengün.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low. He didn't have his feet planted.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. Throw good, LeVert. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's MP. He's scoreless. Houston working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And reaching the NBA, a lifelong dream for MP. He's put in the work to get here. Spent a season in France playing for Paris FC to develop his skills.
And what better place to develop your skills than with Paris FC? Over the last decade, a ton of great French prospects have gotten their start there, and maybe MP might be the first American to jumpstart his career with them. As they keep trading punches, both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. It's going to be on MP.
You know, not...
They've got Tari Eason, Steven Adams out there with Alperen Şengün, and it's Shepard, and it's MP in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Adams a screen. MP finds Adams, and rejected. Outside Robinson, And the three off target. The Rockets trail. The ball's knocked loose. Fires from deep. Sasser can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Pass to Şengün. Back to MP. Here's the three. The rebound by Detroit. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
With the 10-footer. Blocked! Pass to Şengün. There's the triple. Eason. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 5 assists tonight.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
Now here's Stewart. Outside Robinson. Picked by Stewart. Takes a three. Robinson can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's MP. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Sasser outside. The three. Gets the three to fall. Sasser's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP scanning the floor. To the paint. Here's Eason. Another three from Houston.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Houston will go for a different look here. Smith. And that concludes the first half. Detroit on top, up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, for the Rockets, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a... And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Houston Rockets. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who...
Cunningham against Şengün. Ivy outside, takes the three, and out of bounds. Houston will have it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Brian, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Smith passes to MP. MP getting it done inside.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ivy outside. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Ivy's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful.
And they recover it. Smith finds Durant. Here's Şengün. And the three-pointer goes. Şengün's got 9.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
The three from Thompson. And no good. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Şengün. Tipped. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The Pistons lead by 3. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Eason's checked in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Back to MP. To the inside. It's Eason with the jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Harris. Outside for LeVert. From downtown, Eason pulls it in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Down low. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's LeVert for 3. Sinks it from distance. LeVert's got 12 points in the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for Detroit. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Assist goes to.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Shepard. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's MP in at point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
MP, that one's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Detroit leading by 6. LeVert outside. Cunningham outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Back to MP. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside Robinson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Şengün with a steal. Pass to MP. Oh, botches the breakaway layup.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And there it is for him. And that's 12 points for MP.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And JB Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.
We're here with MP, who racked up double-digit assists.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Winning feels good, but winning together feels great. I mean, I'm feeling like $1 million right now, Dominique.
Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and